Looking at these tiny creatures, it's hard to believe that one day they will become formidable predators, giants of nature, or true protectors. Today, we'll explore some of the cutest baby animals and see what surprising future awaits them. What do you think this tiger cub is dreaming about? Perhaps a scary trip to the vet. Or maybe he's dreaming of the day he grows up, strong and majestic like his father. Alibi dogs are a breed that looks powerful and formidable at most ages. Except for their early days. When they are tiny puppies, they look much more adorable than intimidating. With his current appearance, this puppy looks so gentle that everyone wants to hug him. But that period won't last long. Before long, this little ball of fluff will grow into a powerful Caucasian shepherd, ready to defend its territory and drive away any uninvited guests. Enjoy the adorable growls of this little puma because soon this baby will transform into a true beast. It was funny to see the baby camel running towards the camera. It seems that running and jumping are their favorite things to do. Regardless of age. Even the most fearsome sharks look adorable when they're young, making you want to bring a few home to keep in your aquarium. But that feeling will quickly disappear as they mature. At that point, it's best to keep your distance and simply observe them from behind a sturdy protective cage. Can you guess what kind of animal this is? It looks quite strange, doesn't it? This is a giant anteater. Although it looks quite docile, it possesses a tongue nearly half a meter long to catch ants and termites. And when threatened, its sharp claws are powerful enough to deter any attacker. It looks like a lemur, but this is actually a baby galago. With their enormous eyes and adorable appearance, they are one of Africa's most distinctive primate species. Perhaps this kid is standing still like a statue to protect himself. Or perhaps it's dreaming of the day it grows up, becoming as big and strong as the adult members of the pack. Currently, this young vulture can't even walk steadily, let alone take flight. But in just a few years, it will possess enormous wings with a wingspan that can exceed 2 meters. Can you guess what this little angel will grow up to be? Even though it will later possess the large and powerful appearance of a guard dog, it will still be known for being friendly, loyal, and very affectionate towards humans. Baby giraffes are so adorable that everyone wants to befriend them. The amazing thing is that even as adults, they retain their gentle and friendly nature. But if danger arises, these docile giants are perfectly capable of defending themselves. If you think your cat is eating too much, here's an interesting fact. Mother pandas can nurse their cubs up to 25 times a day. And as they grow older, their passion for food doesn't diminish. For food, these pandas are willing to rummage through every nook and cranny, even exploring every trash can in the neighborhood. Guess who will be born from these eggs? Is that a chameleon that will soon grow many times its size? By the way, don't be fooled by his harmless appearance. See how mercilessly he deals with his enemies. Shock of the day, beaver puppies can make sounds quite similar to a baby crying. They also love being held and snuggling in a person's arms. And what about when we grow up? The howling of a little wolf is the cutest thing you'll hear today. But don't forget that this is just a miniature version of a real hunter. It's hard to believe that in just a short time, these clumsy and adorable kittens will grow into formidable predators. This fluffy ball with its magical eyes looks incredibly innocent, but it won't be long before it possesses a formidable set of teeth. However, it probably still needs some more vocal training. Even if you don't believe in Darwinism, the thoughtful gaze of this baby gorilla is enough to make you wonder. And when they grow up, their behavior is sometimes so human-like that it makes you laugh. Looking at this baby orca, it's hard to believe that one day it will grow into such a monster. Looking at this tiny creature, you might want to take one home immediately, but that feeling could completely change if you see it again a few years later. This turtle will become one of the largest and most impressive representatives of the turtle family. Isn't it adorable? This baby lizard, fresh from its egg, looks quite a bit like a baked potato. But don't let its small size fool you. It's a member of the largest lizard species still existing on Earth. This bison's fiery temper seems to have been evident from its early days. All that's left is for its massive coat to grow, and this bison will have the full presence of a grassland giant. It looks like a really friendly squid company. If they were adults, there wouldn't be enough room here, even for one. Such a small thing really wants to be pampered, but if it goes wrong, it can lead to potentially terrifying consequences. Speaking of which, it's not just about white sharks here. This beauty might initially seem helpless, but in reality, they grow at an extraordinary rate and rank third in the number of shark attacks on humans. Koalas can't seem any cuter, but just look at this litter. Just imagine their newborn babies weighing a little over 5 kilograms. Anyone who has seen Beethoven can probably guess the ending. This little ball of fluff will soon transform into a lovable but incredibly powerful giant. If you really like growing that cute brown nose, and if you don't decide to do the same thing in a few years, it will be a little harder to find the differences here. When it was young, this python could fit comfortably in your arms, but don't let its current size fool you. When fully grown, some individuals can reach lengths of up to 5 meters and weigh hundreds of kilograms, making them true giants of the reptile world. This is an adorable baby marmosets. Even as adults, they don't grow much bigger. But they will certainly become much less timid and more active and curious in true primate form. Plus a strange woolly creature, this animal first lived in the folds of the mother's skin, resembling a kangaroo pouch. And as they grow, they can easily plant the candles on the branches using a special membrane. In adulthood, wild boars can and do eat larvae and other evil spirits. But when they are young, they have more refined food preferences, and yes, they look much less scary. Meerkats are small creatures that are very curious, and they retain this curiosity throughout their lives.